you ever notice how in the Bible, whenever God needed to punish someone, or whenever God needed a killing, he sent an angel? Did you ever wonder what a creature like that must be like? The whole existence spent praising your God, but always with one wing dipped in blood. Would you ever really want to see an angel?
It's the darkness and the lust, it's what I crave the most. It's the silence of my victim's heart beating through his host. The prowler of the dust, you invert your crucifix. I'm the fog and mist that passes through any moon's eclipse. I dwell behind the swamps, you hear of me in legends. I'm what your church projects as daughter of the blackest heaven. I'm an addict of dissension, I feast in 6 dimensions. Transcension through ascension, my soul was trapped in sentence to centuries of resentment. And with those rocks they threw, I squeezed the water out and licked it out my wounds to soothe. An architect of pain, or blueprints of the dead, engraved as an epitaph below my 13th head. An alternating optical, a mortuary garden. I used to scan the dirt where my bones rest for alibi. Ash between my fingers, I sprinkle on your carcass, then watch your body levitate and rot between its harness. Hearken the trumpets, the fallen angels start to plummet. I was summoned before the second coming to punish all your firstborn and mine. Mark blood on your doors. If death strikes in 3, the Exorcist strikes in 4s. Hearken the trumpets, the fallen angels start to plummet. I will summon before the second coming to punish those who speak of my name. In defiance now his astral occupies the darkest level of the emperor's castle. The abyss entity is pending further chastisation. Upon review the holy man will saw degradation. I will never wither from my bloodline and face this challenge like a gladiator. With no swords and bracelets, the steel cufflinks on your cortex I play with resemble the blade throughout your body that I braid with. When death is to strike me in the form of sickness, I'll hide inside your body's virus as a sinus thickness. I'll phantom off my coffin, a mirage of pallbearers, darker than the moon reflecting off a demon's mirror. As my visions get clearer, RyPa senses start to peak. My flow is like I hit the beat inside my words and speak in a past tense symphonic, linguistical bubonic, Aramaic formula that traumatizes sonnets. Within my temple, play organ chess with the creeper while I teach backwards forensic science to my reapers. Hearken the trumpets, the fallen angels start to plummet. I was summoned before the second coming to punish all your firstborn and mine. Mark blood on your doors. If death strikes in 3, the Exorcist strikes in 4s. Hearken the trumpets, the fallen angels start to plummet. I was summoned before the second coming to punish those who speak of my name. In defiance now his astral occupies the darkest level of the emperor's castle. I am not the Messiah until I ink this pen and write, but his God says I'm the mic. I'm like the passion of Christ. They didn't heed my work, but they analyzed my words. They even heard the sinners cry in my verse. The king has returned, but without my crown to glow, cause I left it in my palace as collateral for your pope. I'll bring him back unscarred, I promise you I'll try. My word is my bloody bond, like prenatal sacrifice. Rock the cradle's afterlife, feed the peasant's fetus. To Albert Fish disciples writing Bibles for their Jesus. The tail within my back is cold and crushed my spine. Now every time I'm on the mic, my blood turns to wine. They have cursed me up a wall, sprawled out wounds and all. And for each time I swallow, a dead angel starts to call out my name like it hurts him. His eyes fight the pressure. He tried to bite my wings, but I poison all my feathers. Hearken the trumpets, the fallen angels start to plummet. I was summoned before the second coming to punish all your firstborn and mine. Mark blood on your doors. If death strikes in 3, the Exorcist strikes in 4s. Hearken the trumpets, the fallen angels start to plummet. I will summon before the second coming to punish those who speak of my name. In defiance now his astral occupies the darkest level of the emperor's castle.
You know how you got that dent in your top lip? Way back, before you were born. That's when it was secret. Done.